Disclaimer. This video will include themes of manipulation, cults, and death. You have been warned. When I first discovered and made a video about the cult channel Billyyy, the channel had just 7 subscribers. Since then, it has grown to over 6,000 subscribers, gaining hundreds of thousands of views and being covered by many other YouTubers. You'd think that the creator behind Billyyy would be happy about their channel's success. But, in fact, the account has been silent for a while now. There have been no new shorts. There have been no new posts. Billyy's last video was called Meet Billyyy Magical Soul Adventure Begins. It was posted over a month ago. So, if you've watched my 2 previous Billyyy videos, you probably know how this goes by now. I'm going to watch and try to decode the video, whilst also looking for clues that may hint at Billyy's disappearance. Let's begin our dark descent into the disappearance of Billyyy.
Billyyy spins, smiles and laughs and always wins with a bounce and...
So, the eagle-eyed amongst you will have already noticed a certain few things. We had the letters U and I flickered onto the screen. We had a QR code that may or may not scan to something. Quick reminder to hit subscribe if you're enjoying the video so far. Thank you. And we had another code, which is called a PDF 417, that can be decoded into text using the online program called Enlight. But for now, let's continue.
Happy.
Hi friends, it's me Billyyy.
Quick note, I have applied some automated captions to this next part, because due to the distortion of the voice, it is difficult to understand exactly what is being said. Let's get biting those fingernails, guys. I'm gonna play this hidden message.
Please stop watching these videos, I'm begging you. He's trying to put the wool over your eyes. Do not idolize Billyyy. You're letting him get more access to human soul.
Wow, that is creepy AF. It seems like somebody is trapped within Billyy's video, crying out for help. I wonder if that QR code that we saw before this whole creepy voice dude kicked in will give us some kind of clue as to who's behind this message. I've got my trusty tablet on hand. I'm going to scan that QR code and find out what the hell it leads to. Wow, seems like it's a drawing of a happy family, done by a young boy. You can see he's there in the middle, represented as me. So it seems like this perspective, the voice we're hearing that is being told from that boy in the middle there, in a blue shirt. Remember this clue could become useful later in the video. For now, let's continue Billyy's magical adventure.
Mitchell, what are you doing? I made you into an idol that can be watched by thousands.
So, it seems like for this segment, this is now Billyyy talking. We now know that the person talking in the last segment was called Mitchell. So, we could assume that the person in the first drawing that we saw, that little boy, is called Mitchell. As Billyyy continues to talk, remember, he is talking to Mitchell.
Isn't that what you wanted? Attention. The thing you so desperately craved from your parents. But they don't love you like only your best friend Billyyy does.
So, it seems like Billyyy has tried to worm his way into Mitchell's world by replacing himself with the connection that Mitchell had to his own parents. Classic cult tactics.
Your father and mother only cares about your little sister, and when she passed away they had no motive to keep the family.
So, there was a death in Mitchell's family. Again, referring back to the image we saw after scanning the QR code, it seems like this girl, his sister, died, at least according to Billyyy. The lore deepens.
You've been sacrificed to me. I put your soul to good use, and you disobey.
Okay. I edited in the Gigantamax Gengar. Just thought they looked similar. Let's carry on.
You thought I can't see you behind the screen. Don't stop watching. You humans are incredibly easy to entertain. You consume content without even thinking. I will now consume you. Worship me.
Worship me? I remember when there were people trying to convince me this wasn't a cult. Dude, give me a break.
You will become a part of me. Join me.
Is he talking to Mitchell right now, or is he talking to the viewer? I mean, given that 10 seconds prior to this, he was literally talking about how easy humans were to entertain and how easily we consume content, I'm going to assume that he's talking to the viewer. Y'all still think this isn't a cult? Dude, this is one step away from spawnism at this point. Come on!
Join us. Join for your
Billy, bright and round, spreading joy all around.
And that's the end of the video. I noticed a QR code just before the end there, so I'm going to go ahead and give that a scan. Okay, that's a lot to unpack. I feel like a side-by-side comparison of the two QR code drawings may prove useful. Firstly, we have to note that the sister has disappeared and been replaced by Billy. Well, that certainly tracks with what we heard in the video. Also noteworthy is the fact that the dad has been replaced by a tree. We therefore have to assume that the dad is no longer living. But why the tree? Is that where the dad was buried after dying of natural causes? Under a tree? Or did he do something else there? Something unthinkable. Initiate unalive. The final thing to note is that the mum and me, who remember is Mitchell, no longer wear smiles on their faces. Now their expressions are blank. This could perhaps imply that they have been brainwashed into Billyy's cult. I still don't think this is enough information in and of itself. So we're now going to go to the PDF 417 codes that were scattered throughout the video. I've made this folder collating screenshots of the PDF codes. We'll put each of the 5 PDF codes into the program in Light and see what message Billyyy is trying to get out. Will it help give us a clue, any clue at all, as to Billyy's disappearance? Inserting the first code, which says, "Your father's death was your fault." Now for code number 2, which says, "Your sister's death was your fault." Code number 3 reads, "Keep watching, never stop watching." And you guys said this wasn't a cult. Jeez Louise! Inserting code number 4, which indeed reads, "Their blood is in your hands." Nice transference of guilt from one party onto another. And finally, we have the message, "The wolves in sheep's clothing." I assume that refers to Billyyy himself. So what we saw in the messages confirms both what Billyyy said in the video and the drawings that we saw using the QR codes. The sister died, the dad died, probably killed by Billyyy, but Billyyy blames Mitchell for their deaths and uses this guilt to try and get Mitchell to feel loyalty and faithfulness towards Billyyy. Whether or not you believe the channel is a cult or an ARG, this shows beyond doubt that the character of Billyyy is a manipulative cult leader. There's still one more code left to crack, but before that, I wanted to play you a clip that I found a little bit interesting. Wait, did I say interesting? I meant horrifying.
With a bounce and tiny feet, Billyyy makes the world so sweet.
The eagle-eyed amongst you will have noticed that in the top left-hand corner, it reads 27 stab wounds. Perhaps this is a clue as to how Billyyy killed Mitchell's younger sister. That would make sense. The dad died at his own hands, using the tree, as a result of the grief caused by the death of his daughter, who was killed by being stabbed by Billyyy. Yeah, this channel really isn't appropriate for kids now, is it? Our detective work, Snipe Army, I have to say, has been top-notch so far. But there's still one thing that we've overlooked. Do you remember what it is? If you think you know, pause the video now and let me know in the comments. Hashtag no cheating.
He keeps winning! Maybe he's cheating!
Sorry, let's change that. Hashtag no cheesing. Okay, so throughout the video, we saw things like this pop up on the screen, a seemingly random array of letters. But what if these letters weren't random at all? What if they were linked to a YouTube URL video link? I mean, there's the correct number of characters, so at the very least, it seems worth a try. We have the letters UI, F, BH, OV, and GB. The fact that it says that this video isn't available anymore implies that the video did exist at some point and has since been removed by either Billyyy or YouTube. What do you guys think would have been in this mysterious video? Let me know your most insane theories in that comment section below. I'm actively looking for theories on this, and I will share the best comments that you guys make in my next Billyyy video. As Billyy's stony silence continues, the next step, post, or video made by their channel will be absolutely fascinating. We are watching you, Billyyy, and we are waiting. Thank you so much for watching my video today. I'm Snipe Snap, he's my cat Lucky, and we'll see you soon. Snipe, Snap, out.